Trước là nơi trên.
Name your poison, friend. Well, looky here. Poon actually came through. Give him my thanks. Now, sure, coming up. This should frizzle your wiring, buddy. Rings a bell. There was a mid-boss who came here slumming every once in a while. She's not welcome here. Couldn't keep her hands off the other clientele. Gave her 2 passes, but she struck out on the 3rd. I bet you can find her at the Dirty Dive. They're less picky with their... Yeah, you know, when the uppers come down here to sample the forbidden fruit. Fucking tourists, if you ask me. But I don't... Name says it all, doesn't it? It's not far from here. Sure thing, friend. Just give a shout if you need something.
Good to know you can be somewhat trusted, even if you sold out to White Corps.
Ah, you again. My lucky day. Wait, what? The last shipment was too strong. Well, shit, I warned you, didn't I? Go easy, I said, didn't I? People never listen. Never, ever listen. Well, fine then. Here. Try this cut batch instead. It's not nearly as potent as the last batch, but it would still do the job. In fact, might even be perfect for a guy like you. What's that? It's for the Carlins. Yeah, sure, man. Wherever you gotta tear yourself to sleep at night. Anyway, take this shit and get the fuck out of here. And remember, you don't know me, and I don't know you. And this never happened. I mean, I'm trying to go unnoticed here, you get me?
Fuck the chef and this entire establishment. I come here all the time. I'm a good customer. The best he's got. Listen, this is by far the most delicious soup I've had in my entire life. And I'm sure that tie-fisted chef has the recipe lying around somewhere. I got his hat number, but I'm not the breaking type. You look like you might care less about locked doors. Care to help a girl may in need? Good. I happen to have a dynamic key card. All it needs is the loving touch of a data broker and it should get you inside. My mate Flamingo's got a brokerage operation set up in Cluster 13. He'll fix the card for you. Then give me the recipe.
You know what? We got a guy inside that can maybe use...
Hey, did Frank send you in? Well, whatever. I'll go either way. Clearly, you're the one we've been looking for. See, we got this guy, an orc from Mannerskelb. Keeps tearing shit up every time he rolls on through here. And this dude, let me tell you, he's not like the others. He's bad news. So we need him taken care of, if you know what I mean. Of course, problem is he actually hasn't technically broken the law. So that's where it gets a little... I mean, you gotta tell the line. With those core dies, no bounty on his head, nothing we can do. You, on the other hand, if you were to bump into him somewhere, say, oh, so how about it? Oh, thank God, this guy. He's got a kind of home base up by the edge. Look out, though. He's chroned, major augs, and enhancements of the ass. So be ready to go all in on this one. And hey, you make the problem go away, who knows what you might get in return.
This cut through meat like...
I'm Paolo, and you're lonely, I can tell. Buy me a kick? Thanks, hon. That's sweet of you. And here we were having such a good time. Why bring up that bitch? Alright, so we used to go out for a while. She had you creds, used to brag about her crib up in A-Stack. Some penthouse dude. Dumped me like yesterday's trash when she started hanging out with the Quicks. Good riddance. AKA Blossom Hill. Fancy name for a sad fucking building. I hear the Quicks have the run of the place now. Not local, are you, hon? The Liquid Quicks? Pretty easy going unless you cross them. Can't see what the hell she saw in them. Tense flatliner named Trenning is leading them these days. He'll know her for sure. Thanks for the kick. And if you find her, tell her to go fuck herself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I in your way? I really should watch where I'm standing. What a terrible, terrible cycle. But at least I'm still alive. That's always something to be thankful for. But I shouldn't burden you with my woes. Are you sure you want me to share? Oh, how kind. My story is a terrible one. Yes, I was almost poisoned, you see. A most unfortunate mishap. But do not be alarmed. I still have my health, though I can't say the same for my poor Bristol. He drank the poison in my stead. Always hungry and thirsty was poor Bristol. He was a prized fighter in the Carnage Cage, too. A champ. I trained him myself. From when he was a vicious little mutie to the crazed, slabbering beast he became. Ah, the times we had. Kaiser first really should give me a new pup. It's the very least he can do after poisoning Crystal. But I was never good at confrontations. But you look like one for whom confrontations happen every day, to your advantage. Maybe if you asked Kaiser to replace Crystal for me, he might listen. After all, he's the one who tried to poison me in the first place, for not selling Crystal to him. He runs the Carnage Cage over in the Grinder. Don't hesitate to use all your powers of persuasion. My humble thanks.
Here to meet my gang?
Innocent deaths are undesirable. We do not want to draw unnecessary attention.
One more step.
No
kidding, you made me feel bad.
Same goes for the owner.
Around. No.
Bounty detected. Exercise caution.
You want to meet your dead relatives?
Attention. Rising pollution levels detected.
until recently dominated by the Liquid Quick Gang. Their position tacitly approved by Stack Boss Poon. The Turbo Vipers are contesting their claim. Gang warfare to be expected.
You have been targeted for termination.
You're the one who's been asking about Lamia. You're lucky that backstabbing broad owes me creds, or you'd be stripped for ogs and orgs by now. Why do you want to know? Lamia has a penthouse in this very stack. Must have made premium creds on that little side business of hers. I'd go up there and sell things myself, but we got our hands full with those Turbo Viper fucks. We had an arrangement. Now and then she'll need someone brought through the district without corpse check being the wise, right? Or any. So we'd use the yeast containers. Normally they go to the ponic farms, but the specials went into storage. No, I didn't ask, she didn't tell. Sentience is all I can tell you. You could don't fucking get me started. We're gonna flatline the lot of them if they don't back off. If you do find her, tell her the quicks don't forget.
Hi, wait a sec. Look like you can hold your own? Mate, fingers. My boys, the liquid quicks. We're losing ground here. We've held this place for years. You know that phrase, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet? Well, it's total bullshit. We got our rose, the Glittering Rose apartment complex to be precise. And they took it from us. We want it back. It's ours. And ain't no other building gonna do. So can you help us or what? See? I knew you were looking to tussle. The bad guys, yeah, that's right, I said it. The Turbo Vipers. They've been edging in here for some time now. Mixing it up in our shit. We put up with it for a while, because, you know, we was trying to keep the peace. Or at least that was the plan. Of course. It's like give an inch, take a mile. So the next thing we know, they've taken over the Rose. Been our home for like a generation. Well, I say, Possum Hills is our territory. And we try playing nice. And look where that glass. So now we're gonna lay down the law. And by we, I mean you. Get what I'm saying? The turbos are all hauled up in the Glittering Rose as of right now. Easy enough to find. Head on over there and take care of business. come back here when you're done.
Barrels off leash will be shot on sight.
Leave or regret staying.
door lockdown. No override needed. Door already unlocked.